Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. On this channel, I talk about different ways you can make your money work for you. Anywhere from using your phone to make money, to creating passive income sources, and helpful tips to get you going in the right direction. So if you like this content, then hit that like button, subscribe, and the bell notification so that you get notified when I make videos in the future. And of course, have to tell you, I am not a financial advisor nor a professional on this topic. I just feel the information I have is knowledgeable and can help you out. So do your own research on this topic or any topics that I present in future videos. Today, we're going to go over 6 steps you should take when preparing to buy your first house or investment property. Step number 1, you need to track your expenses. Every dollar that goes in and out of your accounts, whether this is on an app like Every Dollar, which is free, making yourself an Excel spreadsheet, or even pen and paper, whatever works for you. But you need to find out where your money's going. You can start seeing where you're spending too much money and where you can cut back on things. So that leads to step 2. Pay yourself first. After you know where you can save and maybe squeeze a few extra dollars, that money is going into your house fund. Don't go, oh well, maybe sometimes I can just dip into this a little bit because I want to take a vacation. Well, you're not too serious about buying a house or an investment property if you're going to dip into that savings fund. And step 3 is going to show you how to make that so easy to do. Make it automatic. That savings account for your house, whether your employment can split up your paycheck and send it to different accounts, like you have your main account where you have to pay your bills out of and send so much money to a separate account. Some employers' direct deposits work that way, some don't. If not, find yourself an account that when you get paid, that money that you plan to save for your house, every single paycheck automatically goes into your house savings account. This way, you don't have to rely on yourself to do it, and it's just done automatically. You just have to pretend it's not there and not touch it. The more things you can make automatic, the better chance of success you will have. And this isn't just with savings, this is pretty much with everything. Step 4, you need to build your credit. Wherever it's at already, I'm sure it can get better. The better credit you have, the better interest rates you're going to get on a house. You really want to shoot for a 640 or better to get a pretty solid interest rate when it comes to buying. Now, a few ways you can do this is make sure all of your bills are paid on time. Pretty obvious, I know. But a few other things you want to look at. Banks actually like to see that you have a lot of credit lines available. They just don't want to see all those credit lines maxed out. That's usually not good. So next, you're trying to pay those credit lines down that you do have. Any loans or credit cards or medical bills, for example. If you do have anything in collections, get on a payment plan, anything to knock that out. And while you're at it, use your credit card for everything. I'm not saying spend money you don't have. I'm saying use your credit card that's getting you either points or cashback rewards so that you're getting a little extra bonus for spending the money that you're already going to spend and building your credit in the process. Now pay that credit card off every single month. The whole balance. You are still building your credit when you do that. Don't let these credit card companies get you for a cent of interest. Take the bonuses they offer from them. Also, when it comes to credit cards, when you're within about 6 months of wanting to purchase your house, it's really not recommended to open any new lines of credit, whether that's a credit card or loans, as banks usually look at that as a negative when purchasing a home. And let me backtrack all the way back to step 1, just for 1 second. One thing I forgot to mention that a lot of people have and they don't really think about and may overlook, look at all the different subscriptions you have. As I talked about automatic payments in step 3, subscriptions are usually automatic, and I bet you do not need all the subscriptions that you currently have. Alright, let's get into step 5, and this is the most important step. Whether you are buying a house for your personal residence or for an investment property or a house hack, which I'll get into in future videos, you need to study your market. Wherever you plan on living, you need to find out how the house prices are there. You need to talk to a real estate agent, start working with her or him, and get yourself on a drip, which is an email that will be sent to you every single morning with your search criteria of the type of property you want to buy. This will be sent to you every single day. That way, you get the new listings, the price decreases, the houses that sold, the houses that come back on the market every single day in the area that you want to buy. This will also help you understand the prices in your area so you're not overpaying for a house. And I know a lot of people are thinking, well, when I buy my house, it's my forever home. I'm not going anywhere. Well, guess what? Life has different plans for you sometimes, and you never know what's going to happen in the future. So don't pay more for a house than it's worth, because if you do have to move and you may have to sell that house, you don't want to be upside down, meaning the loan you have on your house is more than what the house is worth, because you're probably going to be paying to sell your house. You're thinking when you sell, you're paying your commission for your realtor on top of a couple other fees in order to just sell your house. So if you do not have equity building in your house, if an emergency does come up and you have to sell, you're going to be in a lot of trouble, especially if you don't have reserves. Step 6. Before even going to look at any of these houses that you see coming through your drip from the MLS, you need to get pre-approved from a bank. Most realtors will not even show you a house if you are not pre-approved. They want to know that you are able to buy a house before they waste their time showing you a house you can't even buy. This will let you know where you need to be, and preferably you probably want to stay under what the bank says that you can afford. So this brings me to one last tip. When you're saving up for this house, don't think, okay, well, I want to put 3.5% down on an FHA loan and only save up just enough to buy this house, closing costs and other fees, and have nothing in the bank. Because when you buy a house, things tend to go wrong that you didn't see, and you need to have reserves and money in the bank set aside when that happens. Even if it's a brand new house, you never know what life's gonna throw at you. So I hope this video was helpful. And if it was, smash that like button, subscribe until you find your dream home, and hit the bell notification so you can keep getting videos from me in the future. Go ahead and give yourself a raise. I'll see you next time.